armor, the early point in it or two, to give you that sustain on the Spectre, allowing you to outfight your opponents, could be dangerous.
Yeah, no, there's a lot to play with here, because you can still do this. You know, you build up your skeletons on Wraith King, and then the treant rotates, and you can actually get kills in that lane. So
the battle begins.
They have plays, and I am not convinced of Dragon Knight versus Zeus. I think
we'll see
Zeus
if
should
that might
be
change
very
your
happy.
mind. Runes will go 2 apiece as Vitoon does have to run from the top lane to recover it before Amar can reach it. Did Maloryn start off with another Bracer? It looks like it's already, or almost on its way. Tango is coming out first, but it is going to be Bracer early into the Power Treads, and then I imagine the Midas. So a very similar build he executed against Alina.
Yeah. So yeah, no trees for Solo to hide in.
It's always the tough part about picking the treant. You always know what's coming for you. First point in that Whirling Death for Amar, needs to break the distance so he doesn't heal Vitoon or Solo too much. But you can still see they get a good amount out of that level 1 Leech Seed. Let's see if I can find Amar's recent games on the Timber Saw. I'm curious if he follows the Whisper builds of just ignoring reactive armor. I wouldn't be surprised for one. I think you can definitely get a lot of kills going in this lane if you can get just one.
Yeah, I think you try to avoid that skill as much as possible.
Alpha Ninja is having a difficult time in this bottom lane. Blood Grenade is thrown. Skitter trying to reach there. Will be able to at least tag him with a Lucent Beam, but it's only level 1. Not too much damage. They do force just a bit of regen out from him at least.
Yeah. Not too much action here. Like, no one should be dying. But I mean, as you said, it's always possible for the Shadow Shaman to just get caught. You know what I mean? Like, you definitely want to get some boot up down in this lane.
So we'll see when Amar actually hits level 2, but his Dota 2 Pro Tracker, sample size of 2 matches, it says he always takes reactive armor at level 2. We'll see if he's going to follow that pattern this game. Top crit is already needing to TP away. That's a little bit painful, especially as he's TP'd to a tower, but he's got enough regen to be just fine here. Scary moment for him.
So far, it's all good. I would like Solo to unblock this camp. I think he's on his way.
Should at
mid lane, yeah, they're just farming.
Yeah, that's the thing with this mid lane, right? It's just going to be too much regen. 2 points in the Dragon's Blood, 1 Bracer early on, and Maloryn just doesn't really care about Kiyotaka. Well, he's not without a lot of mana being spent on the Zeus's side. It is that point in reactive armor. You can see it now for Amar, so he still thinks the skill is okay. I think he only puts 1 point in it, though, so maybe just the value point for the lane.
Yeah. But they're doing okay here, the Treant Spectre. I mean, it's not going to get easier, but this is something.
Nope. Now that Solo's unblocked the camp, he should be able to pull the next wave back, depending on what spawn. Oh no, Kobold spawned, it's over.
That's actually so unlucky.
Yep.
I think this has happened twice to him, too.
He's going to be a bit upset here. What will he do? He's going to full pull it, but like I don't think it'll even kill a single creep, especially with the banner creep here. Like, no way.
Oh, no, it's not that. It's the trolls. This camp is fine.
Oh, right. Kobolds are fine. It is the hill trolls.
Yeah, they deny enough. He should probably have pulled 3, though, but it's okay. No, because I think now when you're Treant, what you want to look for is hit your level 3 and then rotate bottom.
Through the gate.
Yeah.
Skitter and Sney are not really taking too much harass, but they're not really dishing too much out in return. Skitter just kind of focusing on getting his farm in, Sneyking creating a little bit of space. Pretty, I wouldn't call it passive, but everyone's not playing too aggressive in this early game.
No, it's hard to get kills. I wonder if the Shadow Demon should think about getting some stacks up.
No money for you.
Because I don't think he's doing much in this lane. Okay, here Solo goes. I don't like the timing of this. He's not level 3. Okay, he thinks better of it.
Yeah, and Snake just put down a ward as well. That would have scouted him to completing the TP. Amar and Crit make a move under Vitoon's tower, which, you know, Solo's gonna, after rethinking his move, be here to support and repel. Maloryn in the
really
mid lane
wants to take this portal, man.
Yeah, he does actually. But again, he's under vision as Sney already has the ward on the platform. So good intel.
But I don't know if
for
this
Falcons.
vision matters, because you can't fight 4 skeletons. It's impossible.
Uh-oh. Sneyking finds 3 on the cogs, hit by the blood grenade underneath his own tower. Hexed up, he will go down. Skitter's just here to collect the range creep. Says, I got it, dude. Space created, good job. Ramzes will get first blood though. Turns out you can't fight 4 skeletons. You are completely right. Oh, that's just a sentry ward. It's the one that has the yellow on it though. So first rotation there is successful. I'll see if Crit can find Vatoon here. Not quite, or at least wasn't going to be able to look for a kill, just interrupting the pull there. So it's still 3 heroes down bottom. As Solo has popped the clarity, he's interested in maybe looking for another kill. Ramzes has 4 skeletons again.
Yeah, but the wave is like, nothing is in correct position here. So it's hard to make a move.
Greed's maybe paying off for now though, Pi. I mean, Ramzes is sitting on 1,000 gold after he gets his phase boots. He's pretty close to equaling CS with Skitter and Mallorin. Really, I think it's not really a surprise. It's kind of how perhaps you expect this lane to go, but Amar pulling 20 denies over Vatoon.
Yeah. No, because I mean, you can clearly see what 9pandas want to do here. They want to dive this tower so bad. Oh, they're going mid though.
Yeah. Mallorin popping the Elder Dragon form. I don't think he has this kill. I mean, he can go tanking, especially with the haste rune. He will dive and pick up the kill easily. No TPs from either of the supports. Solo didn't have one. Ninja, I guess, a bit low on mana. I didn't think he could do anything against a hasted hero.
I don't know why Solo is running mid. They need to go bottom, but they're not. Oh, this is rough.
I guess he just wants to defend the tower. Amar's
yeah, but it doesn't do
1v1.
anything there. They needed to go bottom with this. They had the catapult.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's been cleared.
This is hard.
Crit's, in the meantime, he's stacked at 6 minutes in the triangle. He's going to double stack it again. So those stacks are going to be cleared pretty soon. Perhaps that's something 9pandas can look to invade. I don't know. Maybe the hard camp, but even then, Falcons would be eager to defend it.
I have to say, though, this is pretty insane. Like, look at Ramzes, what he has. It's a Midas. It's a 7-minute Midas.
Yeah, okay. I was...
honestly, if you can get it at 7 minutes, I don't know. Maybe it's fine.
Yeah, but he still needs to do something with it, right? And that's where the concern stems from, because he's got pretty good well-timed Midas on his DK.
Can I get Amar? That would be huge.
Amar saved early by the level 2 disruption, but it's the Thunder God's Wrath. That is going to be the death of him. 2 stacks of Shadow Poison now on Vatoon. Crit sticking by. It's Shadow Poison level 2, so he needs maybe another 2 stacks. Not happening. Mid lane, Mallorin hits another stun onto Kiyotaka with the Elder Dragon form. The poison gets him low, but it's not going to kill him.
Oh my god, it's almost...
almost, but not quite.
Dude, he has so many stats. Like, do you see? Like, Kiyotaka did not expect him to hit that hard.
Yeah, double bracer and the treads.
Double bracer, yeah. You can't fight him.
He just takes the tower. Just doesn't he catapult who?
Yeah. I mean, this is what Dragon Knight does well. He just bully.
Well, and Kiyotaka is retreating back to the fountain to regen up down bottom. Solo has returned. They're going to look for a second kill. This one, again, onto Sneyking, who is up to level 5, so he's getting a little bit of experience, but not too much. The Wisdom Runes went 1 to each team, so no one was able to steal any. And Ramzes already got to use his Midas one, so he's feeling fairly happy, honestly.
Yeah, he's definitely the only happy guy in 9pandas right now. Like, the Spectre is suffering hard.
Yeah.
Like, level 5, not even close to being level 6. Zeus getting solo killed mid, lost his tower.
That's true, yeah. Amar level 6, so he's not really afraid of too much unless maybe 3 or 4 heroes come to kill him. The tower bottom at least goes down to Ramzes.
No, so that's what I mean. Ramzes is the shining light right there. But he's not the shining light as he will like go and kill heroes. Like he will be very farmed.
Right. I mean, he's eventually going to get this Radiance online. Then he's going to be extremely scary. His farm is going to explode. But
yeah, I mean the trouble though in a game like this when you're playing versus good players is that everyone on Falcon will be very farmed as well. So
that's true. But you've got such a good global lineup, right? Vatoon is going to hit level 6 maybe on the next wave. I thought it was going to be this wave. Then you're going to have the Thunder God's Wrath ready. I think people are still killable here with the exception of Amar.
yes, no, for sure. I mean, it's what I said. They need to get level 6 on everyone, and then even if they're behind, there's like a ton of plays you can make. I'm a little weirded out though. Like Alpha Ninja has maxed his Ether Shock.
I noticed that. I was about to ask you.
No, that's not the standard. Is you actually max Shackles, maybe 2 points in Ether Shock.
Well, he's looking to try and farm a bit as well, as he's going to be eager to defend this ward. Mallorin can reach it from the low ground though. Another cast of the Elder Dragon form. His Midas is now online, and he's going to be working his way towards the Blink Dagger. Midas with your Arcane Rune. Yes, so good.
Nice. Oh, I mean, they need to get level 6 on Shadow Shaman here. Like, it's huge. And the same with Solo. I don't know where, but someone should probably just be leeching from Ramzes, and the other guy, yeah, just leech from Zeus, I guess. Maybe stack Ancients.
Yeah, Amar's the one who cleared the stack, so that's a little bit of shared experience to crit, but he's top lane, so didn't get like the double dip there. So he's still level 5.
Because this is awkward.
Can they
it's
kill
11
Ramzes?
minutes.
They don't have Elder Dragon form. I don't know. No level 6 on Sney.
Yeah.
They were pinging him like they maybe were going to give it a go, but they'll just have to settle for the skeletons, which is something. Top lane, they are going to close the door onto crits. They actually use the Shadow Step here. Kiyotaka has Thunder God's Wrath, but there's just no way he needs it here reasonably, especially with Alpha Ninja closing the door. Wow, Kiyotaka ulted for him.
Yeah, I mean, he knows he's behind. He wants every kill he can get.
Fair enough.
Plus, it's like, it's not horrible, right? Like, it helps the Wraith King a bit. He gets to see if, like, they've set up a gank on him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So he feels safe, like, farming under the tower.
You've convinced me with that one, right? Mallorin did pop Elder Dragon form. It's a little sus, for sure.
Yeah.
That's true. You've won me over on that. I think you just wanted the kill, though, mostly.
Mostly, yes. 90%.
Amar has his Blink Dagger finished up, by the way. That'll be Blink Dagger at least 1 on this team. Sorry, 1 of 2 is what I meant to say. Because Mallorin is pretty close to his as well. Midas in a couple more minutes and he'll have his online. And again, for Ramzes, he won't be ready to fight into this double blink timing, right? He's going for this relic into the Radiance.
Oh yeah, no, he's gonna be down here for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Or at least 3 minutes.
Batun's going for the Blade Mount Urn, so, you know, he can at least get involved a bit early, perhaps realizing he's been relegated as the secondary carry this game.
Yeah, no, he's like kind of some weird pickup here. Like you see, like it's miserable for him. Amar is almost level 11, and Vitoon is level 7 with brown boots, blade mail. Like, life is not fair. Right.
Nope, he's not really loving it. Vision set up pretty aggressively from Falcons as they basically trade jungles. Smoke now. A Sneyking having level 6 is going to join Amar. See if they can go hunting in the mid lane or perhaps in the triangle. Solo is a catch. There's only Alpha Ninja standing in the triangle here. They maybe really like as Ramzes would be ideal.
Yeah, the only 2 heroes you really want to kill now are Kiyotaka and Ramzes, I believe.
It's a pretty big rotation to make, but they should kind of know where he's farming. Ramzes has a ward in front of this camp down bottom. So it gives him some intel. We'll see how aggressively he plays it here. Really, with the skeletons, he can kind of afford to... Oh, well, I was going to say kind of just leave, but that is until he gets, Blink initiated by Mallorin and Amar. He's going to lose his first life very easily. And with no TPs coming into that tier 1 tower, likely his second life not too much later. Yeah, Amar does tons of damage here. 2-4-4-1 build at level 11. And down he goes. There's the counter smoke coming from 9pandas, but it's just way too late. I mean, the map's huge now, so you're just never going to be able to counter initiate on that. Perhaps in the mid lane. Mallorin is going to be initiated on. Baton as well going on in. Circle wards placed down, but Sneyking trying to interrupt. Does at least break that level 1 shackle, but is not able to save the life of his ally.
Okay.
Hookshot onto Solo, but he's actually still going to go down to Kiyotaka, who picks up the double kill. Not bad. We'll see if they maybe can turn this into a tower, but I don't know with Skitter and Amar.
No, get out, go farm.
Yeah. Fair enough.
No, they have just very, really strong spells on 9pandas. If there are 3-4 heroes together and they, everyone clicks ultimate, people will die before BKBs and pipe.
Like they're going to look to set up again here onto Ramzes. It would be a huge kill if they can snipe him. Crit needs to set up with the disruption, but it's on cooldown for 3 more seconds. After Ninja from behind, this could have been a bait. Amar just blinking, perhaps into his death. Finally the save comes off cooldown here. The disruption at the ready. Can Amar escape? Absolutely not. Last hit goes to Ramzes. 400 gold in his pocket.
Yeah. No, you have to give full credit to Alpha Ninja there. He read it perfectly.
Like a book.
Yeah.
Now,
okay, so this is good now. Like the game was looking absolutely disastrous, but now I would say it's even. Or like maybe even like if I were 9pandas, I would be feeling really good.
I think they can be pretty confident here, right? That's Relic finished up in maybe another 2 minutes. You'll have full Radiance finished, and then, oh boy, are you farming. You've got Haunts ready to go. Well, are they actually going to do double Radiance?
I don't know. Like, it's far away until Spectre gets another item. So.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm just saying, because, I mean, look, Vatoon's changed his item build once, right? After that last play, the kill onto Amar, he's like, okay, I don't need to go Earn, I'll go Radiance. So he might change it again once he realizes that Ramzes is about to get it.
But these guys were famous at TI for going double Radiance.
That they were.
Wait, was it this? Whoever the team was
what was it? It was, what was it? I think you're right. Let me check here. I should have known, man.
Was it VP?
No,
I know the player was called Miero.
It was Miero, yeah. Mid lane, smoke play, trying to pan out into something, but they're not going to force it. That is wise. No mobility yet on your supports. Look at maybe a free kill on a crit. Vatoon's going to jump in for the kill. That one should result in the tower, especially with the commitment of these level 1 Serpent Wards. Amar, he wants to farm him though. Malloran does not have Elder Dragon form for another 15 seconds. It will be level 2. And they're sitting right underneath a ward. They do see it. Amar blinks in for the ward. Is going to eat a lot of magic damage as a result of that, but will be able to escape. And without the heroes hitting the towers, the Snakes are not going to get it done. So the mid-tier 1 tower will be defended.
Get it next time. We'll get it next time.
We'll get it next time. And Ramzes has his 16-minute Radiance after the Hand of Midas.
Yeah. No, you can like... What do you say? Yeah. Kind of just wait for the next Serpent Wards. You do have Wraith King ulti now and the Radiance, so... Like, it's not easy for Falcons to like smoke up and run into them. You will probably just feed.
Yeah, that's true. And especially with Shadow Step ready again, Thunder God's Wrath's going to be the longest cooldown. Kiyotaka halfway towards his bot, so he's going to be looking to join the mobile Spectre and jumping around in these fights. So basically, you'll end up having a Zeus and a Spectre away from the other 3 heroes on their team, TPing in or whatever for fights. But Falcons with the clutch D ward there are going to prevent the loss of their tier 1 tower. Buys Crit a little bit more time to just kind of get free waves in the mid lane as he's doing. It's actually pretty close to his Blink Dagger, not so far off.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't seem that bad for Falcons. I know the farm's coming online for 9pandas, right? But you were a little bit concerned earlier about how the DK would do in this kind of 15 to 25 minute window. For now, if fights aren't being forced, he farms just fine with max breathe fire.
Yeah, but I mean, he's kind of just farming.
That's true.
He's level 14 though, so he's building up like the real game will start in 10 minutes for him.
He's got the Yasha
that's
finished.
When he will be really strong.
He'll have his Manta by then. He's ulti for the Vision, I presume.
Yeah, I don't like that. They should have smoked with the... Like, they're so close to Wraith King and Dagger. So I think 9pandas are way stronger right now.
I don't feel it. So everyone's farming, even Solo, he's down bottom farming, just needs a little bit more for his Ag Shard. Unfortunately, Greed may not pay off for him in this instance. Malloran looking to chase him down into the trees.
Oh,
yeah, Malloran finds a really, really nice job. Did he buy a Shard? He did, okay, that's fine.
And Vitoon still going for his Radiance.
Yeah, I mean, he's not deviated yet. I think he's gonna get it. I mean, why not at this stage? What do you think? Like, I mean, he's close. He needs what, another 1,006 plus 700 gold, so like 2,500 more-ish. it's still, I mean, his GPM's less than 400 though. That's still a while.
Yeah, he'll get it in like 3 minutes, 2 minutes if he gets a kill.
That's true, yeah. I mean, if anyone from 9pandas wants to fight, it looks like we're finally going to get to see a smoke.
Yeah,
here.
9pandas should be fighting. I think they should have done this smoke like 2 minutes ago.
It's the blink. Ramzes has a blink now. This is what he was lacking on the DK, remember, in those games. He's ready to go now. Immediately invading the triangle. We'll see what he can find. He might have had his Radiance on, though. So I think Skitter, well, I mean, he farms the stack, or sorry, the Ancients too fast, so they're just going to be too late, honestly.
Yeah, no, I don't like the smoke. I think it was a mistake. They should smoke on the mid lane, and they should have killed Crit there. Because smoking on Luna when she's deep farming Ancients, like even if you blow everything and you kill her, most likely you will get cleaned up afterward.
Even with that deep ward on her? You still think that's
No, they didn't have it when they started.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They put it up. They should have looked for the midway there. Because now with this not working out, like you can see what's happening with the gold. Like Falcons are just out farming them.
Yeah, they are starting to take
4k
off.
more gold in the past like 2 minutes.
Malrin's going to show up to the next fight. I mean, he may not have Elder Dragon form, but he will have a Manta style.
Oh, he's just patiently waiting for the 18 with Axe and Manta. Then he's ready.
Relic delivered for Vitun. So he is going to be able to get his Radiance pretty soon. Radiance number 2 of this team, of course. Zeus ulti again gives them vision on Amar. They were maybe chasing here for Sney, but he's already underneath his tier 2 tower. You can't catch him.
No.
I think Amar wants to take him into battle, though. We'll see. He's eager to at least get rid of these skellies.
Oh wow, Amar went for Pipe. I was gonna say, like, Pipe is amazing this game. Like, you almost need to get it, but it's not... Like, the sort of player Amar is, I would more expect like a BKB. But
yeah, that's very true. Or like a heart.
A bit selfless. That's also correct.
And
now, like, 9pandas, they do a little bit of a shoky Roche here.
Uh-oh.
This is definitely not going to work.
Well, with the Snakes committed as well, this does not feel good. It was scouted with the Rocket Flare of Sneyking. They're going to set up in the trees here. Radiance number 2 is just not quite done. Of course, they already have one, so you're not necessarily missing the damage in the fight, but it would be nice, at least for the Spectre, to have that as well. Skitter showing up to this fight. He's got his Manta style completed.
Yeah, and he's shard. Like, he's very strong. They're taking a portal?
Oh, I don't think they know how low Roche is. I mean, they must, because they rocket flared it. Okay. Amar took the portal and then just came back immediately. Maybe he was checking to see if there's a ward, trying to bait a fight, I guess. They had a ward on the other portal. But they're not farming. Now he's going to go top again.
Yeah, you might as well. Like, Clockwork has keep tabs on this. Like, there's no way he will let them get Roche.
And they just don't really do it that fast. So kind of using your Serpent Wards for not much gain, but I don't really see them pushing a tower too easily. Not into a Luna Clockwork DK. I think you really want to just start pushing tier 2s, or even tier 1s mid is still left standing at this moment. So instead, they'll have to settle here for the Tormentor. But this is, I mean, it's just so much farm still coming in for Falcons. It's bought Vitun enough time for his Radiance. He's got it ready to go. So at least he's actually farming like a hero. You can see now his GPM ticking above 400. So he'll actually really, really farm. That's pretty good. I would say, to a point, Ninja wasn't really punished for going max Aethershock. It's still 1 point in Shackles, but chosen to max the Hex. I think it's realistic this game, right? With Clockwork and a Shaman in the game.
Yeah, no, the Hex is good. I've been theory crafting myself that maybe you want to max the Hex. Or maybe just 2 points in Shackles and then max Hex.
Yeah, the damage amp is pretty crazy on that thing. 25% damage
I mean,
amp.
it scales incredibly, like the cooldown.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Rocket Flare just revealing. Yeah, that 9pandas, they will boldly go into Roche. Amar is close to the Twin Gate, but he's going to choose to TP to the tier 2 instead. With another round of Snakes down, I think this one might go down just a bit too fast for Falcons to do anything about it. 24 minutes in, Roche on number 1 will go down. Will we have a hook shot in last second for a steal? Not this time. Kiyotaka leaving
Crit
with his
is in
Aegis.
position though.
Yeah, and so Sneyking. Okay, they do find Ramzes. The break on his first life. Batoon immediately jumping onto Crit, but Sneyking jumping back to save him. They nearly already get through the Spectre. She manages to jump away again, but Kiyotaka, he's just immediately dope. Skitter with a BKB, just doesn't even care. They blow right through him with the ulti there. He's down. They've also managed to get Alpha Ninja on the back lines. He was maybe looking to cancel TPs or something. I don't know.
No, a bit of indecision there. They probably should just have pressed the panic button. Like, get out, get out. Anyone who can, get out. But instead they tried for a bit of an awkward fight, really. Like, it was never gonna go well there.
Yeah, Batoon at least reality'd out of that fight, so he didn't really have to pay the price. But losing the Aegis as soon as you get it, and maybe even a tier 2 tower here? How much left of this Elder Dragon form? Yeah, probably a tier 2 tower. Look at these illusions. Brutal.
Yeah, now the game. Kind of a hilarious game, actually. Very few kills. Like Falcons, I think they tried once or twice, you know, and they got punished immediately, so they were like, alright.
Guess we'll just farm. We have Luna.
Exactly. We'll farm for our timings. Like, screw you, man. And then it was up to 9pandas to do something, and they
hook shot in. Should be a pretty quick kill here. But no chance really for 9pandas to do much about something like that. This pipe, I think, for Amar's really worked out for him as well. It's kind of emboldened him, allows him to, finish off the Sange, so he's got that status resist even for something like that Hex. And then Lotus as well. No Manta, Amar?
You could also see in that fight, like, Crit has, after their little failed go bottom, like, he just farmed his Aghanim.
Yeah,
and now whenever Spectre shows, or even Wraith King, like, the purge on them, like, completely makes them useless.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's looking pretty difficult, to be honest. Pandas, I mean, they just kind of have to find a fight here, but down 16k, none of them are really looking that appetizing, but like, you're playing into Luna at the same time. Sure, you have this Spectre who late game is going to be a monster, but she's still pretty far behind. There's the reality in, they're looking for Amar. That's a free kill for them. That'll go a long way. That's a big kill. 1,200 gold here. Immediately cuts the net worth lead from 17 to 14k. Malloran's not going to be able to make use of this DD rune either. Small wins there for 9pandas, but they need a couple more of those to get back into the game.
Yeah. Malrine is definitely cooking though. Like, soon we will see the true potential of Dragon Knights.
Oh yeah. I think it's
pretty
much kind of online, right? He's got level 3. Well, now level 4, Elder Dragon form, is up to level 18, Manta.
Oh, and the axe is completed,
yeah.
So next time, you'll see. You'll see him.
Yeah, he's kept up in farm. It's not every day where you see Amar having still a pretty good game. He's 3-3-0. He's not, I mean, I know he's a third of the deaths because it's a pretty low kill game, but he's still been farming, and he's actually still being out-farmed. That doesn't always happen.
Yes, but he has actually played his role this game.
That's true.
Like, if you contrast him with Ramzes, who's, I don't know. I just think he's missed all the potential timings.
Yeah, I see what you mean. The writers are taking his character in a new direction this season,
The egoist arc is strong.
Some
no, because, like, just imagine if he didn't go Midas, he just straight up went Radiance. Like, the Radiance would come faster, and the Blink Dagger would come slightly faster. And then maybe they could have used him to take, like, time the fight better. Because there was a moment in this game where they were way stronger, and they just needed to go on this mid tower. But they missed it, and Falcons, they never stop farming.
I even think this Ags is going to be really tough, right? Ooh, hook shot goes deep onto Alpha Ninja. Batoon is going to actually just go in and kill him, but there's Malloran. Level 4 Elder Dragonborn blows through Alpha Ninja. Looking for more now as Amar has the Blink Dagger on cooldown. Overgrowth is going to be utilized. Wraith King. Look, Ramzes, he's just so slow. He's struggling to even get on top of anyone. Blows his BKB duration, slowly walking towards Crit. Does nothing in the fight as a result. That is... I mean, he's been humbled right there.
I mean, it's still like the best that could happen for 9pandas. Only Rasta dying.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
They should be happy that's all that happened.
Crit still has another charge of Demonic Purge, and they've got about a third duration left on Elder Dragon form. They did utilize just about everything here. Overgrowth, Snakes, Thunder God's Wrath. They have another Shadow Step at the ready, but no one else is really eager to jump in here. You can see after they immediately get the kill on this replay pie, like, just, like you said, that break and just really going through Ag Scepter in the first place on that Demonic Purge just completely ruins this fight for them. There's just no follow-up.
Yeah. And he also has his shard, so he's going to be very hard to kill now.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't perma, like, chain stun him, which, yeah, I guess only Rust that can really stun him here. He will just perch himself and run away. He even has the Ogre Seal Totem.
It's true.
Hey, what happened with Amar?
What happened with Amar? What the hell?
He died. I missed
He died. Yeah. Got blown up. I didn't even notice. Yeah, he just kind of got jumped by 3 heroes. Okay. That's the problem with this kind of a lineup, right? If you end up running into the Zeus, Vatoon's probably going to haunt in and join that fight.
Yeah. No, you die very quickly.
And Ramzes is going to get even closer to this Ag Scepter. Falcons still looking for a fight, at least against the supports. Ninja, he has to TP out, and Malloran closing the gap for a stun. Oh no, they ended up blocking his hook shot there, unfortunately. Wait, Vatoon showing up as well. Quick little reality back out. Yeah. Just teasing.
This Axe is really good though on Ramzes. It will allow, like, even if, you know, they kill the Shadow Shaman early on, he will still get his spells off. Same with Zeus. Like, everyone is really dangerous, and they're like, as long as they get 7 seconds more, you know.
Towers are going to start going down. I mean, Skitter already with a full Silver Edge, so he has another break to play with this game. We've got level 4 DK running around in these fights. Tier 2 tower goes down very quickly. At least 9pandas are finally, with the skeletons, able to take down the mid-tier 1 tower, but they have really not been able to start any strong pushes. Team fight's not really going their way. They haven't, besides the Roche fight, really lost any massive team fights after the laning stage, at least, but still staring down a 14k net worth lead. This game is difficult.
Yeah. But they do have the heroes to make something happen, like all the obnoxious ones. Like, everyone knows Rasta, you just get caught out somewhere, disabled for 10 seconds. Zeus, like, insane damage, Spectre. So, like, if you just keep this game going, like, you always have a shot. And that's what they're doing. They're just keeping it going.
Ramzes still casting this Midas. He's going for Refresher next, so truly death is my bitch. That's the build. Does he even have mana for that? Yeah, with the Ags I think he'll be alright. Yeah, he's just fine.
We got a little smoky smoke here.
Okay, Ramzes is going to be spotted, but was holding on to his blink, and he's with BKB, kind of still a difficult kill. He'll be just fine. He's got Shard as well on this Wraith King, so no need to worry about the Refresher mana cost, of course. Orchid, soon for Vatoon. That's late Orchid. I thought he was just going to forego the item, to be honest.
Bottom tower is under attack.
No, it's pretty good versus Shadow Demon. As long as he's not, like, hasn't
already purged.
Like, you kind of need to you need to precast the cleanse.
You got to be fast. But Amara already has a Lotus as well, so it's, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it works out. I don't hate the item. I think it makes sense. I was just surprised to see it late over, I guess, just BKB would be his other choice, really. There's this DK hitting his level 20 talents, as we saw, so now he's got even more attack range. This level 4 dragon's even scarier. Casual Chrysalis in the inventory, going for another Silver Edge, so they have, or will soon have, 4 breaks on this team.
Okay, 9pandas, they don't want to give up the Roche. Smoky smoke.
30 seconds till it respawns. Trying to sneak past these rocket flares here, so they do have vision on Malloran. Solo looking to go deep. They have a gem, though, on Amar. Good vision there on the Thunder God's Wrath, but Solo, he's going to be scouted immediately. Good jump in. They're onto the backline's crit, though. He's already dispelled himself, and Sneyking even able to escape. They've already got through... Who's that? That's the Shaman is dead, but the Wraith form allows him to continue fighting, casting some spells.
Skitter.
They're on to Skitter now, as he's being 1v1 by Ramzes and Vatoon. Not a fair fight there. He goes down. Malloran on top of Kiyotaka, who is going to be able to escape, at least with his Manta style dispelling him. Crit still alive and even gets another little bit of a heal out from his second demonic cleanse, but with Kiyotaka on top of him, there is no escape. The fight, it's fallen apart here. Vatoon running from Amar. They don't have the damage in time. Even the small heals coming from the Luch Seed and the Living Armor keep him alive. 9pandas, they win the fight. They're right back in this game.
Yeah, no, I would put them ahead now. They might still be a little bit of gold behind, but their heroes are just... It's like a simpler fight. You just click all your buttons, and even if you die, it's fine. You get to live a little longer. But like, and that's also what happened there. Like, Skitter thinks it's fine, but then out of nowhere, this ghosted, like this ghost shaman, not a shadow shaman anymore, a literal ghost, just hexes him for 4 seconds, and he doesn't get to press BKB. So, yeah. If you don't press BKB on your carry, like, the fight is just gonna be hard.
That's kind of crazy. Ninja hexed him twice in the fight.
Yeah.
So they're able to set up the stuns onto him. And it was indeed the Ag Scepter really making a difference there. So I thought they even bursted Kiyotaka. I wasn't sure what hero that was in the green form, but I'll keep a closer watch next time.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, Treant definitely died fast, and I think the Shadow Shaman died as well.
We'll see that again here in the replay. Yeah, Treant blew up. But he still also got the buff. And then you can see Hex number 1.
And then Shadow Shaman is dead, but look at him.
But
he's still
not
there. And look at this Hex coming up on Luna here. The Ghost Shaman doing it.
Yeah, just
literally his second dying breath.
Yeah, his second dying breath, preventing the BKB or even the Satanic. We are fighting in real time, though. They've just blown through Amar. Skitter, he's trapped inside these snakes, has BKB, has Satanic, gets a 4-staff down to the low ground. Now the Ogre Seal Totem away, or a second 4-staff perhaps. The dude loses the Shaman, as well as Ramzes' first life. I think that was just another initiation from 9pandas onto Amar, and there goes the tip. The mental warfare begins as 9pandas, you know, they're drawing blood here, aren't they? Falcons, they may just lose their first game to Pandas, who are going to pick up their first of the tournaments.
Yeah, no, they should definitely be feeling good now. And like now you kind of have to take it back. Like, maybe Ramzes is just a genius. Like he's an investment genius. He knew, like, when he gets these items with these heroes, like, they don't stand a chance. Because it's literally his Ags is what carried that fight. Like, it doesn't matter if the supports die. It doesn't matter if they know how to position. They still get to play.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point. Doesn't matter if you're out of position. Doesn't matter if you get hook-shotted and killed by Amar, you know, jumping you. You can still live, and then you just get to hex him right after.
No, because it's kind of what happened. Like, the normal team fight mantra is, like, you kill the supports, and they don't get to use their spells.
Yep.
But here, you kill them, and they still cast spells.
Are getting a little bit difficult, a little bit scary now. Amar hits his 20 talent. It's kind of a big one, actually. His 20% magic resist does help him instances. So that will go a long way to keep him alive. But this is a very tanky Ramzes. They try and make the jump onto him, but they actually didn't do any damage, so his blink is not going to be canceled. Oh, check this out. Solo's built a Vlad's. That's cool. That's how you know he's an old player, right? He built Vlad's.
Yep, and it's also... he's thinking, because he knows he's gonna die immediately, and the Vlad still stays when you're the ghost, so I think keep being value.
It's a very good item. Value item for him in this game. Probably either Vlads or drums, but now that you've got arcanes, I guess the Vlads is just a nice buy. A little bit of armor for your team.
Yeah, no, it's kind of it's not that easy to buy items on Treants. Like, you see a lot of Treants actually going Midas, and I think it's one of the worst heroes to buy Midas on.
Really?
Like, yes, because nothing he can buy is like that strong.
Yeah.
Like, you can go like Axe Refresher used to be the thing, but it's not very good anymore.
No, it's tough. Okay, so this is a smoke play now from Falcons, but they don't have Elder Dragon for 20. And check out this ward that 9pandas have. It's good, but Actually, the way that Falcons are approaching this fight, they may be able to make a jump here. Amar, he's going to jump in from the front, but it's a pincer maneuver from behind. They're able to immediately get through the Shaman, and this time he's dead for good because Ramzes wasn't in the vicinity. This time, there's not going to be those annoying hexes to cancel Skitter. Skitter still falling a bit low. Already popping this attack, not really doing so much damage here. BKB active, running down Kiyotaka, who's got the self Ghost Scepter. Skitter still doing plenty of magic damage, though, between the Lucent Beams and the Eclipse chasing him down. Cheese consumed here by Kiyotaka, keeps himself alive as the fight dragging all the way close to the tier 3 tower now, but Kiyotaka finally ends up going down. Ramzes in the vicinity gives him the Spectre form. Vatoon is still alive in this fight and doing tons of damage, takes down Skitter, who has the buyback. Vatoon stuck onto the high ground now after the dagger. That's only his Aegis, still ready on his second life. Ramzes has lost his first life with the buyback from Apo Ninja. He's right back on in, gets the assist on that kill on a Sneyking as Vatoon once again stuck on the high ground. But he's just too tanky now. 3,000 HP. Amar jumping in. He's got an Ag Scepter actually on this reactive armor.
Very spooky. They still have Rasta wards, and Rasta bot back, so he's here and ready.
That's a really nice jump though from Falcons. They knew they had to basically go for a quick backstab there while Ramzes was still up front. Siege though from 9pandas not going to stop. There's also a cheeky little ward in the base. That now Crit is going to see, so we'll be able to get rid of that. But the tower is going to go down very quickly here. Level 2 Serpent Wards, a couple of them, about half able to get on top of these barracks. They fortify on top of the back door.
Have buyback on Luna.
30 seconds.
Obviously, he really doesn't want to use it, but
there's the jump.
It's not that many more items to buy, so maybe they should.
He's got Reincarnation. Look at the damage up from Amari. They're going to be able to burst his first life, but they're on to Crit. He did not get a self-dispel. Either way, cannot dispel the shackles or the hex from the Shaman. It's effective control. The silence onto Amar prevents him from really casting any spells here. Look at how annoying this Shaman has been so far. They finally kill him, but the damn Ghost form was allowing him to do too much in that fight, and now Malloran against 3 heroes cannot stand his ground. Skitter has respawned naturally here, so he's back in the fight with BKB, Eclipse, and the Satanic. Needs to get some spells off here, finally activates the Eclipse. Vatoon, though, has his BKB, easily fighting through the Ghost form, though, allowing them to kind of still win this fight. Skitter, worse off for wear, as Solo coming out of the trees is going to be able to tank the aggro for now, but Amar straight onto Vatoon. They need a stun, they don't quite find it because of the Nature's Grasp from Solo, who will be punished for that. It was almost a full team wipe. They still end up getting the DK and the bottom, well, half the bottom lane of barracks, but Skitter didn't have to buy back.
Yeah.
How do you read that fight? I don't know. That was a...
I need to check the buyback statuses here, because that was a mess. Like, it's so annoying to fight this Wraith King Axe. Like, they finally get the Zeus, you know, but he's still... Like, even after dying, he manages to deal like 3k damage.
Same to the Shaman. He was just annoying as well, casting a bunch of CC onto the Luna. Made that fight look pretty tough. The DK ends up going down.
So, but I think, Falcons managed to... They basically didn't have to use any buybacks.
No, they didn't.
Which is good.
Yeah, the only one of theirs, well, it was on buyback. It was, I think, Sneyking. He bought back earlier, but it's refreshed and ready to go. They are down just the melee barracks down bottom.
No, so it seems like Crit has to be very aware of his positioning, and he got the ninja gear now, so like as long as they don't get vision of him, he will be the most useful in fights. Like if he gets to purge the Spectre and like save people with disruption, like they really need him to.
But it's still a problem though, isn't it? Because a lot of Shaman's disable is not going to be dispelled by your demonic purge. It's only the Lotus can do that. Well, not even.
Yeah, no, but even then, like even if they commit on someone, he can't save them with disruption.
Oh yeah, of course, that's a good point.
That's like that's good enough.
Well, I mean, Falcons still feeling confident in this game. Certainly not out of it by any means. They still have the items, the net worth. 26 now on Luna.
Yeah, Dragon Knight is still growing. Oh, they cut.
Oh, they did. They just got Solo. He's just gonna go down here right next to the. I mean, he got the Wisdom. I don't know if it's worth it this late in the game.
No, probably not.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's
but the Spectre is basically finished farming.
Spectre's pretty spooky. Orchid, Nullifier, Butterfly.
Let's see if Malrine decides to hit the base here.
I think he's just going to cut this mid-wave. Perhaps they are thinking about going up to high ground, but They're just going to capture Tormentor. He's got his shard now, so Fireball online. Not really much of a game changer at this stage. What's he really looking
So I guess
for?
they're just gonna wait for Roche. I would have liked them to poke a little bit, but I can also see why they don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's just scary, right?
Yeah. You might just get hexed.
With the kill on the solo. Just taking a look here. Refresher now on the Luna. Vatoon's going into the Abyssal, has Basher completed. What about Ramzes? What are you doing, my man? 25 talent, Mortal Strike cooldown taken. Just Refresher. Okay, now he's going back into the Refresher.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth saving buyback for him. Maybe you sell the Midas here and complete it. Because Roche can spawn, like they don't know, right? They don't know. We have the timer here, but
it could be online right now. It's actually a pretty long Roche. I think even a 3-minute Roche. This is a 3-minute Roche, so the longest Roche.
Was it? I thought it was like 2 minutes, but maybe
no, because
it was a long one at least.
It's about halfway complete, right? Still 1 minute 30 seconds left.
No,
maybe it's like 2 something. It's a long Roche, not maybe the longest. Third Roche here, important for 9pandas to still contest. I mean, after buying the Abyssal, Vatoon doesn't have buyback. It's
no,
tough.
He's just going all out. I can respect it. I mean, Skitter really wanted the Roche to spawn at the bottom side so he could get Ags.
Right.
So that's huge with the Refresher Orb.
Right. That's a good point. But he'll spawn top, at least with this timer.
Okay, so he's going for the Octarine now on Malrine. Because I've seen some people, like, even before BKB, they just go Manta-style Ags and Octarine. And they just keep spamming this Manta-style illusion. And you're basically perma-Dragonfly.
Yeah. You just have all this mobility, you can just run your illusions at the supports and kind of kill them. Key item that I think is gonna be, I don't know actually how big of a difference it'll make, at least for his survivability. But it'll allow him to probably at least half channel some decent shackles. It's Afro Ninja. He's actually almost got BKB. He's farming desperately for it. And his buyback's on cooldown anyway, so he'll just buy out for the BKB as soon as he's got 150 more gold.
Yeah, you kill these creeps, you blink back, sell your stick, and you get that. Because you need to go now. Like, you need to go to Roche.
Little pause here, as should have a bit of an issue. Sucks, man, to get a pause at this really crucial timing. I think it really throws off the teams. Oh, there's a player missing from 9pandas.
Oh, he ran to the bathroom.
No way.
He got away with it.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. Hopefully it's going to be okay. Usually they're quite strict about bathroom breaks here. So we'll hope that he's all right while we do wait to get going back in this game. But things, you know,
Basically set all auras.
yes, with the
A few years
exception
ago.
of Visage, because they were done with 33 to our game. It's from Falcons. Roche is not up for a minute, but of course, like you were saying, 9pandas, they don't know that. They just can't risk it.
Yeah. They should be smoked there. They already walked out a bit. They could have gotten caught, but... Okay, so pandas are gonna smoke up now too. And the Roche is still kind of far.
Yeah, it's still a full minute. 9pandas might have a better form of initiation here. It's nighttime, so Roche will spawn top, but not for another 45 seconds. We're going to get a fight before then, as both teams scout each other's wards in the middle of the lane. Kiyotaka will go out to hit him first. Amar thinking about making that jump, but thinking better of it, as he's early to put the Lotus on himself. Okay, there's the jump. Ramzes finds Sneyking. Disruption immediately out from Crit, but Batoon now going to make the jump onto Crit. Ninja as well. BKB. They've already got the kill there. Ninja is going to go down, but now he's inside that rage bomb. Can still fight a bit longer as Skitter pops the refresher immediately for the BKB charge. They've gotten through already so many heroes. Mallory's dead. They are at least getting through solo, but Skitter trying to fight mano a mano versus Ramzes here in the creep wave. The glaives bouncing around, but not doing that much damage. They haven't even got the first life, and Ramzes still has the refresher as he will end up going down. The rest of the team has to abandon him though. Batoon back in the base, doesn't have another haunt in for 10 more seconds. Ramzes has another life, or two actually, to play with the refresher. 4 step away from Sneyking. He will still live to do that. It's Skitter finally doing the damage here, but Kiyotaka solo, and now Ramzes 3 versus 1, and they even have the spectral, the shadow step back in. Sneyking trying to fly out from this fight, but he is going to go down. Ramzes just has too many lives to work with here. They will buy back, though, on the Luna, not wanting to give up this Roche, but I don't know if they can contest it. They pop back as well on Mallorin. Oh, God, this has not gone their way.
Let's see here. Will they contest again? I get the feeling they won't.
I don't think they will, but you just bought back on your Luna.
Damn. Like, it's hard for Crit, man. Like, he uses Disruption to save his clockwork, and they just completely... Like, the Rasa doesn't care about his life, right? Nope. He just goes in. Goes for him.
Same thing for Solo, already gets off like a couple more roots. He's just even more annoying in those fights. The O-Growth effective at canceling Luna's auto attacks, or preventing her from auto attacking. Kiyotaka gets jumped. Oh, no. That's significant. Dead on the other side of the map. He's going to burn a minute and a half off of this Aegis. That's something. But 9pandas were likely to wait that amount of time anyway, as that's when Ramzes is going to have another cast of this refresher orb at the ready. Heads up play there for Batoon to TP out. I thought that was maybe them, throwing in the towel for that fight and leaving Ramzes out to dry, but not the case at all. Short cooldown on that Shadow Step. And yeah, the buyback's just not really working out like Falcons needed it to. I think Skitter might have, I don't know what it was. He might have refreshed to get rid of Overgrowth on that first one, because he did not Satanic, I think, on his first...
oh. Okay.
I'm not sure. That's this net worth graph. A little bit wild, and for the first time, basically, this entire game, in just under 50 minutes, 9pandas, just for a second there, had a little bit of a net worth lead building. Net worth not so relevant now, Pi. Are you still giving these team fights to 9pandas? It's just easy? Easier?
I mean, it's not easy, but they definitely have they have easier heroes to play in these team fights.
Right.
They're definitely favored in that sense. Okay, so he's queuing up Divine on Luna.
Wow. I mean,
I wonder if how good that is.
He's kind of just not doing damage, though, so I see why. He's just like right-clicking Ramzes forever, and all this armor, especially with the living armor being applied there, bonus 10 armor.
But Crit needs to figure out. I don't think he can be saving Clockworks. He needs to stay back longer. Like, he really needs to purge this. Yeah, basically both Wraith King and the Spectre need to be purged.
I think he got Wraith King once in the fight, but the Spectre jumped him pretty instantly after that.
Yeah,
and kind of forced him out. 3 minutes on this Aegis, 5 minutes on the buyback cooldown for Skitter, 4.5 for Mallorin, and only solo buying back for 9pandas in that last fight. The rest of them have buybacks available, as they will, finally get to this tier 1 tower, 50 minutes in.
And he has Refresher Shard now on solo, so
It's true.
pretty obnoxious.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
3600 HP for Ramzes. And Tier 2 tower taken down. Not really much of an issue here. No contest from Falcons as they will be up on the high ground, using the Fortify early to just try and get through the wave, but the Skellies are going to tank for the wave. Backdoor will not be disabled. Snakes now, this is it. This is the push. 9pandas,
Radiant's top tower.
they're feeling strong. Still 2 minutes on this Aegis as the Tier 3 tower is just dropping so quickly. Will go down. No Fortify refresh there as 9pandas already got a tower, but that's just a quick little kill onto the Wraith King. They're going for a second one now, trying to get him, but he still has this refresher. Ramzes, he's not blinking though. Nerves of steel as he BKBs and turns, looking to fight for more. Batoon now with the Shadow Step on in. It's actually on top of Skitter, but the disruption actually allowing him to pop the BKB and the Satanic. He's got a little bit too much sustain. Can they actually still fight? This one, Ramzes does have to pop the refresher. He's back in his Wraith for a second time, but they will be able to claim the Aegis at least out from Batoon. Amar still alive in this fight as Sneyking is going to be focused by Batoon, but Batoon doesn't want to be here anymore. BKB TPing out as 9pandas will be beaten back by a bruised but alive Falcons. What a high ground hold from them.
Yeah, no, they. It's I mean, it is harder to fight when you're pushing someone's base, and we can see that there. Like they basically get to freely kill Wraith King once, and he literally died in 0.5 seconds. Looked like he got one shot by the Luna.
It kind of did, yeah. With Divine Rapier making a bit of a difference there, and it was looking scary with the Shadow Step onto the Luna. Batoon knew who he had to, you know, shut down in that fight, but Crit with a kind of a little bit of a preemptive disruption there. Completely
Crit
turned the
definitely.
fight.
I mean, what you can say big about that fight is like so much easier for especially Shadow Demon to play a fight like that.
True.
And he like, it was like 1 second away from Luna dying without buyback with Rapier, but like him being able to stay back and then saving him with disruption, like completely bails them out.
I mean, look, you're in a little bit of a different situation now, aren't you? You got a Luna with a DD rune, who is maybe going to look to force a buyback out from Ramzes. He will respawn in 30 seconds. Skitter doesn't have BKB for 5 with the refresher shard. Sorry, the refresher orb.
I don't think you go to their high ground.
You don't want to poke. I mean, look, that's probably the safer play and the right play, but
yeah, you wait for buybacks if you want to win.
man, that was a crazy fight from Falcons. Back jumping up to a 13k net worth lead in their favor. And really, I think Abyssal is going to be a turning point there. Batoon needs to save for his buyback though, and that's an expensive upgrade from the Basher. So he's not too close to it. And now without Aegis, 9pandas, they're going to be back to playing a little bit more carefully here. A bit more calculated in their movements, making sure that they're not throwing what is still a very winnable game for them at this stage, Pi.
Yeah, for sure. It's one item that's kind of missing from this game is Hex. I don't think anyone... You usually see at least one guy getting it.
That's true. Wouldn't mind if well, what does a Marcel is the problem? He's kind of needs everything here. Sometimes you see Timbers with a Hex, DKs maybe, but again, I don't know what you sell here.
No, they're all kind of fully slotted.
Yeah, I guess it'd have to be on one of the supports.
Look at this!
Oh, wow, Ramzes, he breaks through, he blinks at the floor! Look at the initiation, they have the Hex as well onto the Luna, and she is dead for 2 minutes! Ramzes, under the cover of the Invis, is going to be able to get in there. His fresh Shadow Blade, I think, it just won them the game! 9pandas, 2 cores dead without buybacks. Falcons had no idea what hit them. What?
That's some Dota timing right there.
He didn't have the Shadow Blade before, did he? I'm not crazy?
No, he just bought it.
He just bought it.
He ate his axe and bought it.
The 53-minute Shadow Blade there. Amar being tipped now. It's up to him. No core is able to help him out for 20 seconds as it's Skitter, who's going to have buyback in 20, but not the gold he needs for it. Supports at least doing a good job here, baiting out Batoon. Batoon under tower, broken here. I think Amar's just going to barely lack the damage through the BKB. Can't even cancel the CP, but the hook shot is in. They want to try and get a kill here out of Batoon, but they've already lost Crit. He's dead as well without buyback. Amar diving deep for this kill. Really wants to take down Batoon, and he will be able to get them, but with the Wraith form active, he's going to turn back and fight, finding a couple bashes. Amar falling low and will die. Has buyback at least, but now it's a 2 versus 3 at the moment. Amar TP's bottom. And maybe will look
V2
to
has
continue
buyback
trying
though.
to
He
hold.
wants to use it.
Radiant's top barracks
Ramzes
are
has the Divine Rapier, so he is just going to go right in onto Sneyking and Afro Ninja as well, making the jump on in. They will at least be able to kill him, but Amar, he's falling real low here. Can he live inside the fountain? He's going to be just fine for now. The buyback out from Vatoon, unable to find anything there, as down goes Afro Ninja. The 3 cores alive. Afro Ninja's going to buy back. Chakram's being thrown out. Trying to do a little bit more damage here, but Afro Ninja's return, and Amar just doesn't have any teammates here. He's gonna have to receive the tips as his throne goes down. The smiley face from Ramzes, who carried this game for 9pandas. The Fortify is out, but it's not gonna change a darn thing. GG, well played is called. 9pandas, they pick up their first win against Team Falcons.
victory.
Well played, well played. No, if you look at this game at like 20 minutes, or what is it, maybe 25, they're 15k goal behind. It seems like they missed all their timings, but Ramzes knew. The real timing was way later.